In today's video, I'm going to take you through the 7 tips to make sure that you build an awesome marketing plan. And before I do get stuck into giving you these 7 tips, you can head to maxmyprofit.com.au/marketing strategy and you'll be able to download your own free marketing plan template. All right, let's get stuck straight into it. First of all, every single marketing strategy needs to have something behind it, a system or a process to help you build it. And the thing that I use that works really well is what we call the AIDA Principle. And it's simply the letters A, I, D, and A. The first A stands for getting the attention of your prospects, so your marketing strategies have to be attention grabbing. The I then stands for interest, so you have to get them interested, and you can do that by showing before and after photos, or maybe testimonials or reviews, or some really cool and exciting copy that's going to interest your prospects by asking or provoking the right thoughts or questions. The D then is for desire. You've got to create desire in your prospect to want to take action, which is the final A. So it's attention, interest, desire, and action. So every single strategy that you build, you've got to run that test past it and go, does it pass the test? Does it have attention grabbing headlines or imagery, or is there something about it that's going to grab their attention? Is it interesting? Does it create desire? And have I got a good, clear, strong call to action? Secondly, really important that you don't try and capture everybody with one strategy. You've got different target markets. So as you think about the different markets that you deal with, the different age groups, the different demographics, it might be a different location, it may be a different financial investment level for something that you're marketing. You've got to market each of those differently. So if you want to be really successful with your marketing, segment down your target market. So you may have one big target market, and if you say it's anybody with a pulse and a wallet, then you're being way too broad. What you need to do is you need to go, okay, it's men from 30 to 45 that are married, that live in affluent suburbs and drive a luxury car, or to get really clear about who they are, because it's going to help you really harness the power of your marketing and hone in on your targeting. It's going to make your marketing much more effective. All right, third tip. Now this is a big one I see this happening a lot, or not a lot in marketing. In fact, this is a big mistake a lot of people make, is they don't solve the problem in their marketing. Now, you're actually not going to solve the problem in your marketing, but you need to tell them that you can, and they're expecting to be able to see that. So when you are marketing any product or service, you've got to think about it. No one wants to buy your product or service. What they want to do is they want to solve a problem. People buy a drill bit to make a hole, not because they want a drill bit. People buy an extension lead to move power from A to B. People buy your product or service to solve a problem. So you've got to understand what are the problems that you solve. Now, of course, it's never just one problem. One product can solve lots of different problems, but you've got to understand what the list of those problems are. So what I suggest you do is create a list of all the problems that you've solved. So when you start writing your copy for your advertising, whether it's for headlines or that interesting copy you're going to write, you can start to write about the problem that they may be having and how your product or service solves it, and how taking action with your advertisement is going to help them solve it faster. All right, fourth tip, to try and make this as easy as possible, you want to systemize as much as you can. Now, the good news is that in this day and age, there is all sorts of automation software available out there for you. There's CRMs, there's automated email responders, there are marketing automation software programs that will do all sorts of things based on your prospect's behavior. For example, you could be sending out an email, and if someone clicks on a link, you can send them a follow-up email that's different to the person that didn't click on a link. If they watched a video or downloaded a cheat sheet, you can send them a tailored message because they've done that versus the ones that don't. And you don't have to do anything, you just have to set it up in the beginning. And so it's all about automating. The other thing that's really important that this automation will help you with is getting the consistency happening with your marketing, because it's no good marketing once in a blue moon. You've got to consistently keep sending a message out, keep letting people know what's available, how they buy it from you, what's on offer, and why they should buy it from you. All right, now my fifth tip is an important one, because I know that people that love marketing love to try new things, yet if you've got things that are already working, then there's no need to go fixing something that's not broken. Sure, you want to be split testing, you want to see if you can change the headline or an image, or maybe your offer, or maybe you can change something about it to make it work better. But if your marketing strategy is giving you a return on investment, keep running it. Okay, keep running it until you've got a better one. And I see so many people that they'll stop something that's working to try something else, and then that doesn't work, and then they've got a hole in their prospect generation or their lead generation, and they haven't got enough leads coming in for that period of time. So whilst it's tempting to run off to the next exciting thing, you're probably told that messenger bots are the thing, or Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook or whatever it might be, don't divert all of your resources into something new that you haven't tested yet, because you may find that that doesn't work for your business. Keep the things that are running, that are working, and work on other projects on a smaller scale to find other things that work, and then slowly scale them up as well. All right, tip number 6 is pretty much a no-brainer these days in marketing. That is, use your ads to educate your marketplace. Don't use your ads to sell. The day of being able to do direct selling through advertising is really starting to run out. In fact, the days are almost gone. What people are loving now is content. Just like this, they want to see that you can solve a problem. So if you can identify the problems that you're solving, as I gave you one of those previous tips, then you can start to create marketing that solves those problems. And it's called content marketing, and it works really, really well. No different to this video. You could be doing just the same thing. Think about the things that your prospects might want to solve, and then come up with a solution and deliver it in your advertising, in your content, and that way people will get engaged because you're helping them solve whatever problem it is, and then you'll become their trusted advisor or their trusted contact for solving this problem. When they're ready to buy, the likelihood is that they're going to come and ask you for a quote at a very minimum. And to wrap this video up, my final tip is to make sure that you are measuring and testing just about everything that you're doing, because it's really important. You've probably heard the saying that you can't manage what you don't measure. In fact, John Wanamaker, we're very famous CEO of GE Electric, said, "I know half my marketing is working, I just don't know which half." You don't want to be in that situation. You want to be tracking everything. Where are my leads coming from? Which ones are converting? Which ones are giving me the highest average dollar sale? Which ones are most profitable? Maybe you've got one particular marketing strategy that is attracting the wrong type of clientele. I've seen it before. I've seen it where companies have used something like Scoopon, Groupon, or those discount code companies to attract leads, and those people are more trouble than they're worth for their business. It may be great for your business, but for their business it wasn't a great move. So make sure that you are testing and measuring everything, not just where am I getting my leads from, but what type of leads am I getting, how much are they spending, and is that campaign profitable? Is it returning a profitable benefit to my business? All right, quick reminder, if you haven't already, head to maxmyprofit.com.au/marketing strategy and download my marketing template, my free marketing template that will help you create the marketing plan that will attract more leads than you'll know what to do with.